The main menu. While pressing start on the world map, opens the main menu, which contains the following units. You can view where party members change their equipment abilities, inventory, check items in your possession, chronicle, learn about the world and the story. First, try opening the main menu and visiting the unit screen, where you may equip your party with weapons and armor assigned abilities. Main menu from this unit section, and may use set as favorite to have your favorite units appear at the top. Okay, cool. That's nice. And there's also a new stock at the outfitter, so you can actually go to the city now. There's new rumors available as well. We can actually go here and check out the shops and stuff. Settlements. Each settlement on the world map offers a range of amenities. You can visit the outfitter to buy or sell equipment and items, tavern to hear the latest rumors, or the Warriors Guild to recruit new units and change the names of party members. That is something we definitely want to do. Alright, so the outfitter is basically our armor/item shop. In the cities and castles, you'll find outfitters, establishments where weapons, armor, accessories, and consumable items can be bought and sold. The stock available differs according to the type of settlement, and new goods may be added as the story progresses.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Take as long as you
That
need.
is something we will also keep in mind.
Or
All right.
catch your eye.
So we can get a dagger, we can get broadswords, we can get an oak staff, we can get a rod. I have all of these things already, technically. Pretty much just basic bitch armor is available. I have an extra leather cap and an extra clothing from that last battle. I don't have any more potions. Well, I guess I got one potion for beating the battle. So I might buy some more potions so I have them on hand. Just maybe like 5. I have $10,000. Yeah, I can afford 5 potions. That's fine.
Will that be all?
Alright. Until we change jobs or anything, there's nothing really else new to note. The only other thing I might consider doing is buying some broadswords for people instead of them using daggers. That would only apply to people who can use them, though.
May I help? Don't be a...
Just depends on what job they are. Let's also check out the tavern real quick. Taverns are prime locations for gathering information and listening to rumors. Pay one a visit, you might learn things to which few others are privy.
A warm welcome to you.
Sweet. There's also this option, which is need to be progressed through the main story to unlock this option, whatever it may mean.
It's just rumor, mind you.
Let's listen to some rumors, dog. We have the Corpse Brigade. Brigandry is on rise across the land, and Galleon has by no means been spared. Wains are struck and pillaged. High-ranking officials taken at sword point. Most of the incidents of this past 6 months are believed to be the work of the company of felons and former sellswords known as the Corpse Brigade. It is oft said the only good brigand is a dead brigand, and the Order of the Northern Sky would like not more than to see the brigade made corpses for true. But as yet, it is all the knighthood can do to stop to keep the outlaws in check. So, just rumors about the Corpse Brigade so we can learn a little more. King Ondoria III. The health of King Ondoria III has been a subject of concern since his collapse at the birthday celebration of Prince Orinus. The Board of Chamberlains has since announced that the king has regained consciousness and his fever has broken, but will yet require no less than 3 weeks of quietude and bed rest in order to recover. Many speculate that it may be some months before the king resumes his official duties. However, Queen Luveria and her retainers have long been in charge of most affairs of state, and thus few problems are anticipated during the king's absence. Fair enough. Last but not least, we have the 50 Years' War. The half-century of conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia is today known as the 50 Years' War. The beginning of the 50 Years' War can be traced to the death of Ordalia's King Devon III and his failure to name a successor. His cousin, Varroy VI, was next in line for the throne. However, King Denamda II of Ivalice, the uncle of Devon III, proclaimed himself the rightful heir and declared war on Ordalia. However, this was merely a pretense to justify the invasion of the neighboring Ordalian province of Zelmonia. Formerly an independent state, it had been annexed by Ordalia. Ooh, this is long. Nearly a century prior, Ivalice had since been aiding the province in an effort to weaken Ordalia, though increasingly severe oppression and political purges enacted by the Ordalians stifled Zelmonia's bid to regain independence. Tired of Ordalian rule, the Zelmonian leadership and nobility secretly petitioned Ivalice to take a more direct hand in their liberation. After a victory in Zelmonia, the Ivalician armies marched on the Ordalian capital of Viura. As fate would have it, Denamda II succumbed to a fatal illness on the road. The momentary confusion amongst Ivalice's troops gave Ordalia the opportunity it needed to regroup, and Varroy VI succeeded in pushing the Ivalicians back as far as Zelmonia. The resulting impasse would not be broken until the Romandan army's invasion 2 years hence. This is kind of interesting to see these names, and some of them are just they don't have anything to do with this story, but then some of them do. Romanda, a powerful military state lying across the Rana Strait, marched on Ivalice at the behest of the Varroy VI, the blood relation of the Romandan nobility. However, Denamda The second successor, Denamda IV, was a fearless warrior, personally leading his men into battle against the combined might of Ramonda and Ordalia. This, along with an outbreak of the Black Death in Ramonda, forced the Ramondan army to withdraw after only 3 years. 2 military orders worthy of particular mention in this conflict are the Order of the Northern Sky, led by the young Barbaneth Beowulf, that's the old man we just saw on the bed, who later claimed the title of Knight Gallant, and that of the Southern Sky, led by Sidolphus Orlandu, also known as Thunder God. Ah, can't wait to see Sidolphus, a.k.a. this game's Sid, the fucking Thunder God. Hell yeah. After countless victories at home, these two orders had been poised to advance into Ordalia. However, the protracted conflict had begun to take its toll on domestic morale. Peasant uprisings and revolts throughout Ivalice and Ordalia forced both countries to send their troops home to pacify their own citizens, resulting in another stalemate. I don't know if I've ever actually read this long-ass thing, but it's definitely revamped and reworded for this game. It was Denamda IV's sudden death by malady that broke the stalemate, although some claim that he was murdered. His successor, Andoria III, was ill-suited to the throne and left the governing Ivalice to his queens and retainers. Without Denamda IV's leadership, the armies of Ivalice had little prayer of preventing Valroy VI's successor, Prince Leonard, from defeating the troop station in Zelmonia and advancing into Ivalice proper, despite the valiant efforts of the northern and southern orders. Ivalice failed to repel Prince Leonard's invasion of Zeltenia. Ivalice's leaders soon began looking for a peaceful alternative. In the end, both states agreed that prolonging the war would prove mutually detrimental, and the pact was signed, allowing each nation to return to addressing domestic strife and equal peace in name. It was in reality a defeat for Ivalice. The economy of Ivalice was brought to the very brink of ruin as it struggled to pay reparations to its former enemies to repay the loans taken from neighboring states to fund its war effort. Soldiers returning from the front found themselves without pay, and entire orders of knights were summarily discharged from service. The swelling ranks of the unemployed did little to relieve the people's distrust of the crown and the nobility. So, in summary, there's another war that was going on against another country that's not the area of the map that we're on right now. They came to a peace treaty, I guess, and so all the soldiers went home, back to Ivalice, and now we're kind of dealing with the aftermath of the war, seeing what happened and how the land has been all effed up because of this 50 years of war, and everything's kind of in turmoil now, and the king that's currently running this place, which is they mentioned earlier was Andoria III. He's the current king that got mentioned here, this guy that's apparently sick and not well right now. Yeah. So yeah, this place is not doing too well. The king's sick. It's being basically run by the queen and her retainers. It's pretty much how things are going on around this world. So obviously, with the world being with the king being in his predicament, who's going to be his successor? Who's going to be running the country if and when that guy goes bye-bye? I mean, that's kind of the big ticket things going on right now with the story. All right, Warriors Guild. This is nice because you can. Let's just read it. Each city or castle has a home to the chapter of the Warriors Guild where you can recruit new units for your party. Furthermore, with the exception of certain units, allies and friendly creatures can be renamed.
Welcome.
So you can't rename main character
Looking to
people,
draft
but
the new recruits?
pretty sure I can rename all the other characters I have. Ronald, Simon, Water, Samantha, Mycenta, and Gilda. I could rename all of them. And the question is, what am I going to name the homies? Do I name them after homies in my chat? Do I just name them randomly silly ass names or cool names, or what am I gonna do with these names? I don't even know. Can I randomize their names? No, it just has me type it in. Okay. Well, since chat is kind of not available right now, like you guys aren't really talking too much to help me with names, I'm gonna have to come up with some names myself. Just trying to think. Should I name them after you guys, or should I name them after other shit? Maybe I will name them based on the jobs they end up being. Maybe that would be fun. You know what? Let's do that. Let's save changing their name till I figure out what job they're going to be, and then based on whatever job they're going to be, we can come up with a name like, let's just say, for example, if somebody's a ninja, we can name them after a famous ninja. I don't know if I'll get ninja, but if I did, that's a good idea. Famous squire, famous thief, famous chemist, famous archer, famous whatever. Something interesting. Whether it's from anime or whatever. You think I should just use my viewers, Omega? I mean, I'm only going to get these 6 characters, to be fair. These are the only characters I'm going to get to name in the whole game, except for maybe, like, some monsters. Everyone else is going to be story-related and I already have a name. But I got 6 choices here. And if I go viewers, people who are here regularly, that would be you, Omega. You could be one of these guys. Morrow, she could be one of the girls. We could do that. You know what? I'm not opposed to it. Alright, fine. For now, we'll do it. We'll do it. This one can be Morrow. That one can be Morrow. Yup.
I dare say I'll hear the bards singing this name ere long. You have another task
Yeah,
for
you
me?
will.
Whose name would you like to change?
You'll hear those bards real fast. Ronald. You know what? Fine. We're going to do viewers. And since Drew is playing this game right now, this one can be Drew.
A fine choice of name. Is there all? Certainly.
This guy right here. This is going to be Omega, baby. Oh, yeah. He is the Alpha. He is the Omega. Boom.
Huh.
Done.
Let me know if you need all else. Whose
Alright,
name
and
would
then
you
we're
like
going to
to
make this
change?
other squire. This is going to be DJ. And we're just going to put DJ, because naming them Double Jumper would be weird. DJ.
Very well.
Boom.
I dare say,
Alright.
let me know if you
And then we got 2 more people to name. We got a dude and a chick. Who could we name them after? I don't think anybody else is here at the moment. Could have one of them be FML, I suppose. Especially since I'm probably going to barely use this guy. He can just be FML. This could be FML.
Very well. I dare say let me know if you need all else. Whose name would you like to
And
change?
then the last one, we're gonna name her what? I mean, it doesn't have to be a girl playing a girl. In fact, this could be FML shit. Who else is usually here regularly that I could put this after? We could make this Sparty. I don't think Sparty's gonna come hang out while I'm playing this though. Because he said I think he wants to play this for himself, so he's probably not going to watch me play this like at all. Trying to think who else is usually here, like regularly, besides you guys. I don't know. Could name it after Evelyn, I guess. I'm cool with that, actually.
Very well.
Let's just do
I
that.
dare
We'll
say
call
let
her
me know if
Evie.
you need all else.
That works for me. If I want to change the names later, I will. But for now, I think I'm cool with that setup. Let's do that. Alright. I still don't think I'm going to do the job class thing like I said. The question is, do I want to randomize it now? Or do I want to just get on with the game? Because no matter what I choose, I'm going to get mostly I'm going to get jobs that I don't have unlocked yet, I think. Anyway, let's check out the unit screen. We haven't done that yet. Move the cursor, press X to view status. Learn more about the unit, equip their weapons, blah, blah, blah. You can change the order they appear with square. You can favorite them with the start button, I guess. Or the little, whatever. Yeah, that button.
What is it?
Alright. Unit status. You can equip weapons and armor. You can also create combat sets. Combinations of a unit's job, equipment, and abilities. Oh, you can do like little presets? So you can like switch job with their equipment? That's nice. Not really needed, but that's nice. You can have little shortcuts. I like that. Anyway, in terms of setup, there's not much I can change right now. Unless I have some abilities I can equip, of course. Here's the job class thing. Okay, so this is different. In the original, it was like a big ring of jobs. In this, you could just see all the jobs displayed right here. Nice. So, Ramza did get to level 2 Squire. Thus, he unlocked the Knight class and the Archer class. Level 2 Squire unlocks Knight and Archer. If you get level 2 Chemist, you unlock White Mage and Black Mage. You can already see them because I'm sure if we go over to this guy, he unlocked those 2 classes himself. He also apparently got enough Squire job points to unlock Knight and Archer too. I don't know how that happened, but I ain't mad at it. You actually do get job points from homies that have, like, so basically if you have other jobs getting JP in a battle, everyone in your party gets a little bit of JP for that job. So even though he wasn't a squire, he got some squire job points from the residuals of the homies. I'm probably going to leave the jobs alone for now because we don't have a whole lot of things we can change that'll be effective in the next battle. Pretty much good to just stick with what we have. We don't have knight armor and weapons yet. We don't have a bow for an archer. We don't really have any spells unlocked for any of these other jobs yet. So there's really no reason to go crazy on changing things up after one battle. But we can look and see if there's any new abilities to learn, right? How do I learn abilities? I'm trying to figure out how to learn abilities. How do I go into, like, the ability thing? Where's the ability, like, menu?
Making preparations.
Oh. This is delete his stuff. Inventory, you can see all your consumable items, blah, blah, blah. I'm definitely gonna... Oh, I do have a bow gun. When the fuck did I get the bow gun? Did I get that from beating the battle? I guess I could use an archer if I wanted. Did I get a mithril knife and a bow gun for winning that fight? I might have. Alright, anyway. Here's the Chronicle. This is where you can look into, like, information about the game that you've gone through so far, which is pretty cool. So they have an encyclopedia, which basically has all the characters you've met so far. I'm not going to read all this out loud like I did with the other stuff, but just here's a summary of all the characters we have. There's Ramza, there's Delita. You get first names, last names. It doesn't have ages. It used to have ages in this before. Anyway, we met Alma. I guess the ages don't really matter. Anyway, here's Count Dystark Beowulf. That's Ramza's oldest brother. Then you have his other brother, Zalbag. He's the commander of the Northern Sky. Well, basically, Ramza runs the shit. Apparently, you get an achievement for looking at the historian stuff, so that's cool. Or a trophy. Anyway, here's Larg, which is basically... He's the Liege Lord of Galleon. There you go. He's actually the brother of the Queen. So King Wandoria is the king. The Queen Luveria. This is her brother. Anyway, then we got Duke Goltana, who's like... These are the two that are kind of against each other with the War of the Lions, which we learned in the intro. But technically the War of the Lions hasn't started yet at this point, just so you know. But yeah, anyway. He rules Zeltenia. He's from King Denamda, which was the other line, right? We had King Andoria, who became the king, and then King Denamda was the previous king. So he's from the same line of people, and that's why, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a dispute over who should be the next king after Andoria. But here's Elmdor. We haven't really met him yet, but we heard about him in a description. He's the Marquis of Limberry. Barbanith, we saw him in a cutscene. He died of malady at war's end, so he's dead. R.I.P. Andoria, he's kind of sick right now, but there he is, the king. As Areslam, he's the guy that's talking to us. He's basically the historian. He's up in the top right now. He's the historian of the game. He's basically the voice of the game. He's the narrator. He doesn't really appear in the game. He's just our narrator, essentially. Anyway, we can also look at locales. This is kind of cool. I don't think they had a thing like this in the original. Definitely gets to explain all the areas. You can learn about Galleon and Ramonda and all that stuff. That's cool. And then, of course, we have terms, which is just different descriptions and things that are going on in this world if you need explanations. Who's the Black Lion? Who's the White Lion? Our goal to eradicate the Corpse Brigade. Talk about the House of Beowulf. Talk about the Order, the Knight of the Order, the Order of the Northern Sky. Which we basically learned that Gafgarian from the beginning of the game was also part of this order. Agrius was apparently a knight that basically is like defends Ovalia. We didn't really learn much about Ovalia though, other than she's a princess. We can learn more about the Corpse Brigade and these crystals. I guess it just talks about the ones that drop after people die. That's kind of interesting.
Let us speak on this again.
That's cool. State of the Realm. Let's check this out.
May have many facets.
So you can... Okay. That's cool. You can kind of recap what you're doing with the story. That's cool. I like that. I probably won't ever need that, but that's cool. Events.
Here we may learn more of pivotal moments in
Okay, so you can rewatch cutscenes and stuff, but otherwise it has a summary of each thing that's happened so far. That's cool. I like this. You can rewatch scenes. Nice. You can rewatch the movies and the scenes. That's amazing. Okay, I love that. Love that. I guess these will all unlock later as we get further. Stratagems for battle. Oh, okay. This is our tutorial section if you need to learn about anything. Here's all your stuff right here. I'm not going to go through any of this right now. I'm not going to need most of this. I may peruse it later, but for now, most of this I already understand. It only has the job classes I have unlocked so far. It has all the kinds of weapons I've seen so far. Apparently, these are all the spells that are... Or these are status effects. These are all the status effects in the game. I'm not going to worry about those. And then here's a bunch of advanced stuff. Again, I'm not going to worry about any of this. Okay, it just talks about literal random things. I'm not going to worry about any of this right now. We have all this Zodiac stuff.
Never give up.
It's part of the game, kind of. Tutorial message you've seen so far. Academic reports. Achievements. Okay, these are achievements. Interesting. So here's a list of all the achievements in the game. Oh. The full academy curriculum. Okay. Completing the prologue was that one. Reaching level 30 or above with 5 party members? Oh, I see. I thought that was unlocked already. I'm like, how's that possible? Award for taking an errand at the tavern. We don't even know what that means yet. I'm not going to read all these right now. Some of them might be spoilery. Using an action ability with a party member during battle. Wow, so hard. What did that say? Award for learning all abilities of a job. Oh, okay. That's cool. Any other ones that I got? I think those that I got all ones. Oh, I got this one too. Read about 5 different people. I kind of just perused it. I didn't read it, but you know what I mean. Alright. Otherwise, we got the options, which was where I can save. Which I'm actually going to do right now, because we haven't done that since I did it on accident earlier before the last battle. Good stuff. Okay, well, on that note, I was trying to figure out how to do abilities.
What is it?
How do I do abilities? Yeah, I get that I can't change it, but how do I learn new ones? That's where I'm a little bit lost right now. Like, how do I learn new ones? Where's the... Am I crazy? Usually there's a menu for this. Do I have to do it in the job? Oh, here we go. We have to do it in the job thing. That makes more sense, I guess. So if you want to learn new abilities, you go click on the job in the job menu. That makes more sense. And based on the amount of job points you have, you can buy new abilities, whatever they cost. I don't really need explanation of this. Alright, so Rams is a squire. I'm going to probably do what I said. Rams is probably going to be a squire for the entire game. It's okay. He's the best squire you'll ever get anyways. To start off, I really want to have JP boost so I can get more JP at all times. So I'm probably going to just start with that. It's a good one to have right away. Does he have the... Is Tailwind increase the speed of a unit? Speed of a distant unit. That's weird. Focus is the one I actually would like to have, because that's nice to just bump your attack power in battle. Really nice. But again, I'll start with JP boost, because basically what this does, you get more JP in a particular battle. Every time you do any action, you will get more JP. So, okay, cool. Let me just do this with everybody right now. So he already has Throw Stone. Do I have enough to give him JP? No, I need 250. 250. In that case, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. If they don't have enough for the JP ability, then I'm not even going to bother. You... If I could learn Phoenix Down, that'd be great. Fantastic. Now he has Potion in Phoenix Down. He can be very helpful. Okay. She did get enough for JP bump, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that for her. Morrow will be able to JP boost. And then you also got enough somehow, BJ. I'll take it. I didn't even use her in that last battle. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I used DJ and Morrow. I did use both of them. I lied. I forgot I did use both. Okay, so these other guys are just going to have to wait till they get enough JP. Sounds good. Alright. Oh, we have to actually equip these abilities. Sorry. Might want to do that. The JP ability goes here. In this slot. Didn't have enough for it. He didn't have enough for it. I didn't get him anything new. Yep. JP boost. And JP boost. Alright, we're good for now. That's pretty much all I can do. That situation. Okay, who wants the mithril dagger? I'm going to give it to... I'm going to give the dagger, the mithril dagger, to the chemist. Omega, you're getting a mithril dagger. You get a dagger, and you get a dagger. That's why Ramsey gets extra movement. That battle boots is nice for extra movement. Besides the mithril knife, that's pretty much all I can equip. So I think we're good. I think we are good. The only other thing that might be worth checking is our guest unit here. We can't change his job, but we can learn him some abilities if he has anything that he has enough for. I don't really give a fuck if he has JP boost. Oh. That's kind of fun. He has evasive stance. That's unique, I think. I don't know if anybody else really has that. I don't really want to give him anything that's going to make him annoying. I don't mind giving him evasive stance, though. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. Might be harder for me to kill him myself, but that's okay. I unequipped Ramses' potion ability. I unequipped it. Did I unequip it? I didn't mean to. Oh, I didn't even have potion, so I didn't unequip anything. I think we're good. All right. Anyway, yeah. That's all I really want to do right now. Let's move on to the next battle, I suppose. Who's ready for Mandalia Plains? Here we go. Our second battle, really, of the game. Our third technical battle, second real battle where I get to choose units. So place up to 4 units. Here we go. Yeah, Ramza doesn't have... I didn't have any abilities on Ramza's item thing anyway. So this battle, I'm only able to use 3 characters. I can't use... I have to use Ramza, and I can only use 3 more. So I really only get 3 choices, which means... Here we go. Drew, you're in. Omega, you're in. Actually, I'm gonna move you. Hold on. I'm gonna put Morrow here, and I'll put Omega here. There's a reason why we only get 3 choices. Usually you get to choose 4 characters, but because we have Delita, he takes up a spot, which is like extra. He's a guest. But there may or may not be an extra guest in this battle. So here we go.
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols.
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
Our first duty is to defeat the brigade. We must rescue their captive. So I think if you, depending on what you choose, the option of this battle is a little different. If you choose this one, I think you can let the guy that they're capturing get knocked down and you're okay. If you say rescue, I think he can't be, like, if he gets knocked down, you lose? I'm actually not sure. I'm going to pick that one and see what happens.
We must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order.
Plus, Delita likes that answer. Anyway, we have to protect Argath. That's his name, Argath. In the original game, he was called Algus. We'll talk more about him later. But for now, we got to rescue his ass, so let's do it.
Reinforcements. And none too soon.
Reinforcements. Special units. You will occasionally be joined in battle by a special unit who act of their own accord and cannot be given instructions. As the main story progresses, these special units may join your party for a time as guests. Maybe. Furthermore, depending on the condition of victory, allowing a special unit to be KO'd may result in a game over. That said protect Argath, right? So I think that means if he gets knocked, we will lose. So we got to leave him alive. This might be tough, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can... Well, he got critical hit, of course, so this is great. Off to a great start. I need him to come toward me. Problem is, usually what he does is he runs to the back fucking corner of the map. I'm hoping he doesn't do that. Because he will get killed if he does that.
Right.
Auto battle. We're not doing auto battle, so I don't even want to read about it, to be honest. I will not auto battle ever in this game, so no thank you. It will not happen for me. I get that it's nice, but I'm never going to use it, so auto battle is not an option for me personally. Not an option. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything on this first turn that's going to be helpful at all. I can't even throw a stone that far. Sometimes waiting's better because your turn will come around faster. But we definitely want to move up quick to get these guys' attention. So Argath can be in a better predicament. Okay, cool. I'm glad they went for me. Good, good, good. Theodore came for Drew, man. Leave Drew alone. Yeah, there's just a random cat in this fight. Come toward me. Yeah, okay, we're going to be just fine. He came toward me. Yeah, on this difficulty, Argath was not going to last. But at least he came toward me, which means we're going to be just fine. Alright.
It's time.
It's time. Alright, Ramza. I don't know if I really want to go too ham now. Now that I have him in a safe spot, I'm like, I don't want to get in like harm's way. I want to stay in my own lane, if you will. So I'm just gonna wait. Drew, I don't think I can do much with him. That's helpful. I'll just put him here. Leave Morrow right where she's at. I'm gonna throw a potion at this dude. I should have healed Argath first, but whatever. As long as he doesn't go off on his own like an idiot. I also apparently got a trophy for healing. Probably a certain amount of times.
Ready.
It's already been healing.
I must be decisive.
Alright, here comes the kitty cat. It's coming right for us. Get some, kitty.
My turn.
Alright, Ramza. Do work on the ding chitty chat. Ooh. Shoot, Ramza's not even level 2 yet, which is wild. I'm just gonna throw a stone at this dude. Haha. I'm not gonna move forward on them right now. I'm gonna let them come to me. Better to let them come to me. Because if I move forward, they're just gonna surround my ass. Alright. So, this guy. I guess I can just attack this fucking cat. 11 damage. How much will Rush do? 8 damage. Eh. Thing is, this is only a 77% chance. But whatever, I'll do it anyway. Hope for the best. Uh-huh. Let's make sure I can heal Morrow here. Though I should heal him. Eh. Yeah. If Argath dies, you know, that's a problem, but whatever. We'll see what he does. Hopefully he doesn't get himself fucking wrecked. He does hit pretty hard, though, so I'm not mad at it. Yeah, this is a bad predicament. I should have healed him. He might die right now, because that other fucking squire. Ooh. Ooh, Delita has items. Right. I forgot Delita had item. You know what? That works out. I'm okay with that, actually. It's better than losing the fight, so I'm okay with it. Alright, you can go ahead and attack this dude right in his fucking face. And then you can just wait right there. Keep that wall set up so they can't get by. Dude, don't die. Don't die. Don't die, Drew. Drew's gonna die. He got surrounded, unfortunately. I'll have to be careful since he's dying. Oh, he didn't die. He did rush and he didn't kill me. That's amazing. Alright, that worked out okay. Okay. I want to kill this cat if I can. Is Ramsey good enough to kill the cat? No, he missed! Ah, dicks.
I won't
Fucking
stop now. Step
Wymond over
forward.
here. I think Drew's
I
going
can
next.
still fight.
Back up to a safer spot would be preferable. Throw a stone. I'm okay with that. Back up, homie. Alright. Potion on Drew, because I don't want him to die.
Victory is mine.
Should have bought some more potions. I didn't think about using them up so quickly. But should have bought more.
Fortunes
Ooh!
fade.
Nice hit,
I've earned
Argith.
this.
Nice hit.
Just
Ready
try
and
and
able.
stop me.
Alright. Just don't kill my people too quickly so I can't survive long enough. Deleta that squat or that. Oh, she's gonna. Oh, you're gonna potion Morrow? Man, Deleta with the best AI ever. Usually Deleta's doing stupid shit, but he's healing up my homies right now. Like, he is
I'm
being
not long
very,
for this
very
earth.
helpful. I'm okay with this. Okay, so that squire's running away. I'm okay with that. Be nice to knock this squire, but you know what? Let's hit this thief. He's right next to me. I don't want to get too spread out. Let's just fuck him up. Kia, motherfucker. Damn. I do hit hard.
My turn.
Alright. I would love to kill this cat. That'd be great. Although I'm not going to even kill it. Let me just... I'm not in a good spot to go attack anybody else, though, is the problem. Whatever, just try to hit the cat and then we'll move. Alright. Now that cat might actually run away. Also, that level up will be great. So, I'll be happy I have it. Let's get Rams over here to be ready to help with the rest of this fight. Okay. Mr. Chemist Man, you're going to use my last potion on yourself. And now I just got to rely on killing these guys ASAP. Alright, so the cat's going to run away. Usually when you harm a monster especially, they will run away to the corners of the earth to hide. Human characters usually won't do that, but monsters will. So what I probably could do now is murder all these dudes
I'm ready
and
to
watch their
fight.
dead body carcasses disappear. Although, with Argith and Deleta out there, they're just going to clear the fucking field, so it's whatever. Trying to decide who I want Drew to go after here. This guy has 2 HP left. You think I can throw a stone at him? It's not going to hit him. I like that it flat out says not going to hit him. If I move, I can probably hit him. I will go here, and I will attack this guy.
I see the light.
I'm just going to get rid of him.
My turn.
No wasted time. Because, yeah, Argith's going to finish off that guy. That's kind of what I figured was going to happen. Then we just have the other thief and Squire to deal with. We're looking good now. I may not have any more potions, but I think we'll be okay. Unless they jump my chemist, of course, which is what's happening right now. Great. Deleta. Deleta him. Deleta him real good. Hell yeah. Get him. Alright. Alright, we're going for this teeth. If I can hit him from up here, hopefully. I can. Get it. Dick. Alright. Chemist boy. I'm going to move you here. I don't have any more potions, so... Damage is all we got. Ooh, the crit hit for the win! GG, Omega. G fucking G. That crit hit, baby. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. My chemist might die, though. No. No, Omega, no. Shit. You're the one. Oh, man. That actually really sucks, because now I can't wait for these guys to fucking die. Man. Oh, I can't even reach him. Okay, let's go after the damn cat. That sucked. That really sucked, actually. Okay, hold on. Let's do this first. Ramza should get a level up on that finally. Oh, wait, he did get level 2 already. Never mind. Whatever, still worth it. So the problem with this now is I can't wait for all the enemies to disappear because I can't let my chemist boy disappear on me. I can at least let one or two of these bodies disappear, but my chemist dude being down makes me not be able to wait, unfortunately. And him being up there on that rock is not helpful, so we gotta throw some stones at him to get down, bitch. Get down, bitch.
I shall win glory.
What are you gonna do, Argith? Oh, he's got throw stone also? Nice. Booyah, sucker. Sucker.
Leave it to me.
Chop a mofo. Get him, Delita. Delete, delete, delete. Got him. Alright, he left behind a crystal. That was a... he was a squire, right? I'll just have this... I'll have Morrow pick it up, sure. Still no abilities, huh? That's unfortunate. Had some very unlucky moments with not getting abilities from those things. Alright, well, it's fine.
It's time.
Let's just get him, Ramza, him being Ramza over here so he can actually finish this fight off for me. Ooh, I did not put myself in a good spot. I did not realize that the cat was actually going to come for me. That's okay. Right now I'm just going to have my homies throw stones at each other while we wait.
Victory is mine.
Victory.
Ready.
I'm just trying to decide if I want to wait for any of these dudes to disappear before I get a victory real quick. Throw a stone at Delita, that's fine.
Another step on
Get
my
those free
journey.
level ups, I'm not mad at it. Do I just finish this off? Like, I don't think we're going to get anything that great from these fights anyway. Well, the only one I would really like to see die is the Thief, because I might get something from the Thief, but I'd rather just kill this bitch and move on. Because now this battle is over. First try?
I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbry was here.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
Okay. Something happened to the Marquis Elmdor, apparently. But in the meantime, we got a victory, we got a couple of potions, got a $700, and Ramza was the MVP! I feel like Ramza will be the MVP more often than not as we progress through the game.
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbry's household.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster.
What?
The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive.
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please! I beg you!
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
Yeah, you better agree, because I ain't going off with you, Argith. I don't know you. I don't know you. Alright, anyway, Argith has joined as a guest, so now we have 2 guests. So we're kind of stuck using only 3 characters with 2 guests, while we have Delita and Argith both in the party. Now, normally I would just, you know, do menu stuff and do some setup and stuff, but I'm pretty sure as long as this... as long as this stays like the original version, it should just be cutscenes when we go back to Egros. There's no battle right now. So, Home of Duke Larg. It's Lord. It's this city. Fortress is second in size only to the royal city of Lazalia. So that's cool. Anyway, what's this challenge run? And Argath, your favorite character, Drew, am I right? So I haven't really initiated the challenge of the run yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my job classes locked in for the side characters that, like, all the other characters that are main characters locked in, obviously. Even main character Rams is going to stay a squire. But I think what I'm going to do is for every other character in my party, I'm going to lock their jobs to a specific thing that I'm going to randomly randomize and choose. Obviously, I'm going to have to do some work to unlock those jobs once I do that randomization. But, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But I don't want to jump into that until we start at least having weapons available for some of those jobs. So right now, I'm not in a hurry to get some of those jobs. We're going to just stick to the base squire and chemist shit for a minute until I do the roll. But anyway, let's go to Egros. We're going to watch some more cutscenes.
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me.
You think I should keep Rams as a squire until like chapter 2 and then make him a knight when he matures or something? No, I'll probably keep him a squire. He's a badass squire. I'm okay keeping him a squire the whole game. Ramza being a squire will not be a detriment to him, other than the fact that he won't have extra stuff. I still got to decide though, because it's going to be tough not having a heal, unless I just give myself the caveat of everyone is allowed to have items, which I might do that at some point just so I don't get fucked over on being able to heal people. But it really just depends on which jobs I end up with, so we'll see. For now, though, conversation with homies and brothers.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you a mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives.
I beg of you, Count Beowulf, lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down. Please, my lord, grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me.
Yeah, sit the fuck down, Argath.
Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain here at Egros and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
Okay, we shall stay. And yeah, I know, Drew. I know this version, or this difficulty level will probably wreck my shit.
Respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know?
That's cool, Argath. So that's why I was thinking, like, if this really becomes too difficult because of the difficulty level of the, hard mode, I might give myself the opening of having at least the item skill on everybody, regardless of their job. Unless, of course, they end up as chemist. Or if they're like a priest or something, I can have a heal spell anyway. I won't need item. But we'll see, But yeah, Drew already knows I'm playing it on Tactician, aka the hard mode. And yes, I am enjoying the voice acting. It's actually pretty good. Speaking of which, let's get through this conversation.
At least until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delita! Delita!
Teacher!
Alma! Zalbak!
The homies, or the bros and sisses.
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbak?
I heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Dorta, a merchant city east of Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
Zalbag
Forgive us,
subtly
teacher.
being like, you want to go to
It
Dorter?
seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Teacher
Dun, dun,
puts on a
dun, dun,
brave
dun, dun.
face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Teacher will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
You sound like Mom. Ugh.
Ramza.
Good old whooshy whoosh animations for her, the wind. Good times. All right, so that sets up our next goal. We got to work our way back across over to good old Dorter Trade City. Merchant City of Dorter. But to get there, we'll have to pass through the Siege Weld, which used to be called the Sweegie Woods. What a different name that is. But anyway, cool. So yeah, Drew, I know Omega just said, but I did name a character after you. I was just thinking, like, I was trying to decide if I should make them silly names or random names or name them after chat people. So I started working with that. I started with you because you were playing this game now, and I just obviously thought of you. When I had to put FML as this guy, I haven't even used this guy yet, so he's just sitting there, and he may end up being unused forever, so he could just be FML level 1 forever. Omega, he gets to be the chemist. I put Morrow as my first Squire Lady, who I've actually been using. DJ is number 2 Squire Lady, and Evie is the other lady. The thing is, I won't get to use most of these characters unless they end up as jobs that I want to use. So right now, until I actually randomize their jobs, everyone's going to kind of just sit here floundering until then, using the moves that I give them for now. But yeah, I think we're at a point where I should be able to buy some stuff.
After all, in particular.
Yeah, I'm able to buy long swords now. I can buy a bow gun, so if I want an archer, even though I already have one. I can also buy a shield and armor now, so if I do want to get a knight in my party, I can.
Will that be all?
Alright, so here's the question with my own I'm not asking chat or anything. I'm just trying to think. If I limit myself to certain jobs, do I roll it now and start working towards it? I think that would be my best bet, because that way I can actually switch jobs along the way until I get to the point where I'm using the jobs that I actually will, once I unlock the jobs I want to be locked them into, then we're good. But until then, I have equipment for other jobs I can work on to unlock those jobs, because that's going to take some extra time. And if we do that in the scope of the playthrough, we can kind of keep it rolling while also simultaneously getting to the jobs we're going to end up on in the end of the game. I think that's a good plan. Anyway, what's up, Doctor? You're going to skip this game because you might play it, but you had something to share? Hey, thank you for making that clip from yesterday's stream. I appreciate it. I will use that. It will become a clip. Well, it's already a clip on Twitch now, but I will also make it into a clip that ends up on YouTube as well. So thank you. I appreciate that. Much appreciation, brother. And it's understandable. If you don't want to hang out for this, I get it. Leave me on lurk or go about your business. Go watch somebody else. Because Final Fantasy Tactics is awesome. I recommend it to anybody and everybody. Alright, anyway. Before I take a break here, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to do, let me go ahead and see if there's any more job points, ability thingies I want to learn right now. So for Ramza, I already learned the JP upgrade, which is really the only thing I really wanted right away. Evasive Stance. This is Defend. This used to be called Defend. I was a little confused at this move. I thought it was unique to Delita for a second, but no. That's what this move used to be called, was Defend. It basically just increases your chance to defend or parry when you get attacked. I really want to learn Focus, so I'm probably going to save his JP till he learns Focus. I'm cool with that. Drew has... Okay, he can learn his JP up now. Let's get that. Let's get that JP up ability. JP boost. Absolutely. He's got 67 more. That's not enough to really learn anything, but I could learn Defensive Stance, but it won't matter because I'm going to have a JP up on anyway. Alright, who else? FML didn't fight. Chemist Boy didn't really get to do a whole lot in that fight. He did get some JP, but not enough to learn anything that I want to learn. Unless I want to learn Treasure Hunter. You know what? That's not a bad thing to learn. Basically, you can pick up items on a map when you have Treasure Hunter on. That's not bad. Morrow, she has 235. She already has the JP up ability, though, so we can give her something else. Yeah. Ooh, movement +1 could be good. She already has Throw Stone, which is really the only ability I would like them to have early. Yeah, I'm cool with learning movement. Let's do that. And that was all the characters that got to do anything in that fight. So let's equip their shit. Morrow first. She got move +1 now. Give that to her. Omega, he's got he got Treasure Hunter. I'll give him that. And then FML, Drew has the JP up move now. Let's put that on. And everybody's got JP boost except for Omega at this point. How much? Okay, he's got 200. He needs 250 to learn JP boost. Okay. Once he gets 250, I'll be happy. Alright, well anyway, that's all we're going to set up here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a save for now. And yeah, that'll be perfect opportunity to take our first break of the day.